We got a double header tonight, so things are going to get spicy. Last night, College Football 25 received a massive update, which meant that Florida State could no longer ride on the coattails of their preseason ranking, and they flew back down to earth. Unfortunately for them, they were the next team to get picked, and they lost in a convincing blowout to Auburn, who took their territory ranging from the north of Alabama all the way to the southeast of Georgia. So now, we keep going. We have 80 teams remaining. This is what the map looks like right now. We're going to do 2 games today in 2 separate episodes, so we will get down to 78. We've got our teams right here. Let's do a shuffle and get this going. On episode 55 of College Football 25 Season-Long Imperialism, the next team is... It's Appalachian State. One of my favorite Cinderellas from this series so far. They already took down Clemson in their first episode, but now they must battle again, and they have a lot of teams that they're bordering. You've got Georgia Tech to the west and the north right here. This is the most likely option. You have a little bit of Virginia Tech up here. Tiny bit of Wake Forest if things go crazy. You have Charlotte to the east. That'd be their easiest, second easiest matchup. South Carolina to the southeast. Georgia directly south. That would be an unfortunate matchup for them. And then Kennesaw State to the southwest. So let's spin this arrow and see what will happen to the Mountaineers. That's going to be straight west with a slight downward turn. I think that's going to be Georgia Tech. And this was always the case with Georgia Tech. Once they expanded out this far, they were going to be hit by somebody. And with this game's constant focus on the southeastern section, it was going to happen sooner rather than later. So Georgia Tech will play their second game, and it'll be against Appalachian State. Let's see who comes out on top. We've got Georgia Tech right here in 82 overall. Against Appalachian State, who's a 79. This should be a close game, but the Mountaineers no longer have home field advantage. So let's get these uniforms ready to go. Georgia Tech has their classic home look, which they used to defeat Tennessee. You've got this away uniform, this navy look. Let's go back to the home one and just take a look at what Appalachian State has queued up. Yeah, they've got this classic away look. I think we're going to go with that, and we're going to put Georgia Tech in their alternates for this game. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. And this is 7:36. I think we're going to go nightcap here. Well, no, we'll go golden hour for this one, and then nightcap for the second game. That'll be the vibe. As we return to Atlanta once again, I used up all my fun facts in Georgia Tech in the first episode, so who knows what we're going to talk about today. We're going to pull up these 2 rosters. Pull this one over here. Georgia Tech getting set to battle once again. Once more into the breach for 2 teams that have pulled off huge upsets. It's a battle of Cinderellas. It's Anna Kendrick versus Danae Benton or Kim Crawford. You choose. We're going to put Georgia Tech at home. They have their classic car coming out of the tunnel as the Yellow Jackets get ready to go in their classic stadium as they face the upset-minded Appalachian State Mountaineers. One of the final remaining teams of the Sun Belt. They'll kick it off, and Georgia Tech will take the knee. And we are underway in this one. Haynes King comes out. He was not very effective in the first game. Led the only touchdown drive that they absolutely had to have, but benefited from his defense stepping up in a huge way against the highly favored Tennessee Volunteers. King on first down throws short. It's to be caught, but only for a 5-yard gain. Appalachian State was in a similar spot. Let me double check the score of that game. It was a long time ago. They won 28-21. I think they had a defensive touchdown. They did. Brendan Harrington had a pick 6. So here's 2nd and 5 for Georgia Tech. They fake the handoff. He's lost the ball, picked up by the running back, and he's in trouble. Gets to the 20 to the 25, and number 56 takes him down for a loss of 5. That could have been a lot worse. But it is contained for what is only a 5-yard loss. Number 56 for Appalachian State comes crashing through Kyle Arnholt with the strip sack and then the tackle on Georgia Tech's runner. That was number 4, I think, picking that ball up. Don't know who that is. Oh, Abdul Jana Jr. There's a deep throw for King, and that's going to be out of reach of his receiver. So the Mountaineers make a big stop on the opening drive of the game and force an early Georgia Tech punt. Will this be another low-scoring affair for the Yellow Jackets, or can they get their offense going against a less imposing defense? That's probably going to be the chief question of this game that determines who moves on in this battle of Cinderellas. Here comes the return. They will take it to the 35-40. Good return, almost to the 45-yard line. Number 2 with a nice run. But really, it's not a good situation for either team. You're either eliminated, or you take over one of the most wide-ranging territories in all of Imperialism that will only be made bigger by annexing Appalachian State's territory. So here is the quarterback, Joey Aguilar, handing off to number 14. He tries to lower his shoulder and picks up 3 yards. Kanye Roberts with that run. Let's see how Roberts did in their first game. He had 74 rushing yards. Christian Horn was the best receiver, and for a long time he held the single-game Imperialism record with 138 receiving yards. We'll see if he can get going again in this game. Another handoff to Roberts, and he's taken down to the backfield, a loss of 2. Number 0 for Georgia Tech making the stop, that's Trinilius Tatum. Recently brought his name up. And the guy we really have to look for is Rodney Shelley, who had a 100-yard pick 6 against Tennessee to seal the win. We'll see if he can come up with another clutch play against App State. Here's Joey Aguilar on 3rd down. He's under pressure, but he's cool as a cucumber. Throws long, caught by number 15. And that's a first down for the Mountaineers. Mekhi Jackson with the catch, a junior transfer. Doing a good job with that one. Gorgeous throw. Fantastic protection from the offensive line. I mean, that was a pass protection completion right there. Also, I closed my closet door with my pinky before I started streaming, and I'm kind of in pain, but it's fine. 1st and 10. Aguilar. Another handoff to Roberts. He has a hold. The 25. And never mind, he's taken down at the 26, but it's a good first down play. It breaks open the playbook for the Mountaineers and how they can continue this drive and move further into field goal range, because they are in business. So it's going to be 2nd and 2 here. Aguilar on the shotgun, 3 wide receivers in the game. Sends a man in motion. He takes the snap, throws, long, caught. And 15 is able to maintain possession. Mekhi Jackson, his 2nd catch of the game. And the Mountaineers get another first down into the red zone. Now, this is where Georgia Tech's defense was impenetrable against Tennessee. They had 3 late red zone drives and gave up 0 points and got 7 points of their own on a pick 6. Incredible work. Here's the run to Kanye Roberts. Tries to cut inside. He gets to the 15, and then he's pushed back. Sunbelt has been... They've had mixed results in this tournament so far. A couple of embarrassing eliminations and a couple of good upsets. So we don't really know what we're going to see here. And they also have a lot of teams that haven't played at all, so, you know. 2nd and 7. Aguilar throws short. Caden Robinson makes the catch, but he falls down before he can do anything of value with it. So it's 3rd and 6 from the 15. And this is the exact kind of play that Georgia Tech was looking to create. They want to slow this offense down and force a field goal if they can. Or get an interception. They had 2 red zone picks against the Vols. Aguilar on 3rd and 6. He wants to throw. He's under pressure. Throws short. And that's going to be just short of the first down. Christian Horn makes his first catch of the game. It's a 5-yard pickup. And now, Appalachian State has a very important choice to make. Which direction do they go? They are going to kick the field goal. Michael Hughes. Misses the kick. Come on. I mean, this is insane. I know they wanted to make it difficult, but, you know, there have been a couple of, like, College Football 25 YouTubers will point it out. These guys are worse from short range than they are from long. They're automatic from like 50 plus and 45 to 50. And they're terrible from like within 20 yards. It makes no sense. And kind of makes for bad football. Haynes King in the pistol. Throws short. Caught by number 87. He gets some blockers and picks up 14 yards for a Georgia Tech first down. Bailey Stockton with the catch. Haynes King was barely involved in the passing game in their opening victory over Tennessee. He'll look to be more involved here because they're probably going to need more points against App State. King in the shotgun. Another handoff to number 11, this Jamal Haynes. Now, really, this is insane. Georgia Tech, on their last 4 red zone possessions on defense, has given up -7 points. That's unheard of. And it continues in this game with Appalachian State, and it's going to be the reason they win. Haynes King in the pistol on 2nd and 8. He wants to throw again. Only a 3-man blitz. Throws to the outside, and he missed the throw completely, which will bring up 3rd and long once again. App State was able to get middle pressure on 2nd down of the last drive. They're going to hope they can get the same look again here, because you would love a sack, you would love a forced incompletion, and ultimately you would love a 3rd down stop. They're stacking the box here. Let's see how they play this. It's a 5-man blitz. King throws short, caught, first down, Jamal Haynes, and a whole lot more. Out to the 40-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets have crossed midfield. So that'll make it 1st and 10. And they're going to sprint back to the line. You got press coverage in one receiver right here. You could have press in other places. 4 defenders on 3 receivers. King hands it off to Haynes. Haynes with a lot of blockers, and number 2 with a fantastic open field tackle there. That's Ethan Johnson making the stop. Brendan Harrington was number 8. He was the guy that made the pick 6. I'm going to keep that number in mind just in case it comes up later. 2nd and 3 now. They're on the outskirts of field goal range. Haynes King waits, throws short, and they have a man sprint up to make the stop. Avarian Cole makes the tackle on Jamal Haynes, and that'll force 3rd and 2 from the 32-yard line. But they can easily get 3 points in this drive if they don't make this, but they would love to keep running the clock. But regardless, the play is not going to happen here, because after the next 5 seconds run off the clock, we will officially reach the end of a scoreless first quarter. Another defensive slugfest for Georgia Tech. Appalachian State will look to get some more offense going, because that's how they won their game. 3rd and 2. King sends number 9 in motion. It's man coverage. He hands it off. No, it's a read option, and he is stuffed in the backfield, a loss of 3. That's the one thing you couldn't afford to do, because now it's a 52-yard field goal attempt for Aiden Burr, who was able to hit 1 field goal in their first game. We'll see if he can get a second right here from 52 yards. Snap, hold, kick is. Of course, drilled it right down the middle. Why would you expect anything else? He's got major chutzpah, steady nerves, steady leg, and a beautiful kick to give Georgia Tech an early 3-0 lead. And now App State will try and get another good possession going. And they'll see if they can punch it into the end zone this time. Bad return. Only to the 13. Really bad. So it's going to be a long field for Joey Aguilar. What can he do with it? Takes the handoff. He wants to go deep. Tries to go deep. And it's caught. Mekhi Jackson's been the target man so far. They've been double covering Christian Horn, or the man coverage has just been working. But Mekhi Jackson has found plenty of space over the middle. And that is a 27-yard gain on first down. They're going to go pseudo no huddle here to keep the same defensive formation out there. Aguilar in the shotgun. throws quickly, and that's Christian Horn again, picking up 7 yards. You'll love to see that. There's a weird animation where the guys, like, a tackler will go down, and then will just start, like, bicycling all his limbs. It doesn't look comfortable. It looks like... Yeah, he's about to do it right there, but they cut it off. I don't really know what the animation is. But press coverage across the board here on 2nd and 3. They're expecting run. And it is a run. That's a beautiful run for Kanye Roberts to the 40. 35, and he's taken out of bounds. But they say he was tackled inbounds by Amari Harvey. But that's Kanye Roberts with a huge run out to the 33, and Appalachian State is once again in business. Yeah, really bad angle from number 1 of Georgia Tech, LaMiles Brooks. You got 2 extra blitzers coming in. Aguilar has some excellent quarterback vision. He takes the handoff, picks up the extra blockers, throws deep to the sideline, and that is caught. Caden Robinson gets the toe tap down there. 2 little toes right on the sideline. And it'll be 1st and 10 from the 16 for Appalachian State. Great blitz pickup. And they got 2 more coming in. Is he going to point it out? Yes, he is. It's going to be a run to the backup running back. That's Anderson Castle. But it's a run for no gain. Once again, this red zone defense is being tested. Can they go scoreless for a 5th consecutive drive? They'll have to. They have no other choice. Aguilar in the shotgun. Hands off to Roberts. Roberts tries to get outside, and he only picks up 1. It really is quite baffling. This red zone defense has just been incredible. Ugh. 3rd and 9 here for the Mountaineers. Press coverage at the top of your screen, but they do have a safety covering him in the back. Aguilar has to throw, launches deep, intercepted. And for the 5th straight possession, Georgia Tech allows 0 points on a red zone drive. This is unheard of. Historic what Georgia Tech is doing here in the red zone. That's the title of this video if they win. There's got to be some sort of glitch. I can't believe this keeps happening. Is it that hard to score a red zone touchdown against Georgia Tech? Like, really? Georgia Tech? 1st and 10. Haynes King in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff. It's going to be a read option, and he's dropped for a loss of 2. Sean Collins, the defensive end, is able to make the tackle there. And Georgia Tech is going to be really backed up here. Not that it matters, though, because now they've taken the lead. They're not going to allow a single point unless App State's able to throw a deep ball touchdown and press coverage. Because they can't surrender points in the red zone. King throws short, caught, and Jamal Haynes goes out of bounds to make it 3rd and 4. They're loving these little sideline throws. They're basically not having the quarterback take any risk whatsoever. And he's already fumbled the ball, so maybe that's a good idea. So it'll be 3rd and 4 here. App State needs to make a stop. Haynes King in the shotgun. They bring the blitz. He throws. Caught. 1st down. Yellow Jackets. That's, what was that? Chase Lane, the starting wide receiver, making the catch. Barely called his name in the first game, but he comes up here. So now it's 1st and 10. Clap. Send Jamal Haynes in motion. Tight end goes to set up a block. And it is a run to Haynes. Haynes cuts outside. Has some extra defenders there. And it's a loss of 1. Nate Johnson, the dog linebacker, flying in to make that stop. Getting past a good block from the tight end and forcing the TFL. And these are 2 defenses that really, really want to win. But now you have press coverage against everyone. Can Georgia Tech take advantage? He's going to throw deep. And yes, they can. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. 30, 20, 10. And it's a 10-0 lead. And that just might be ball game. Eric Singleton Jr. He cut back The defender had no idea what to do and completely whiffed on the angle. Eric Singleton walks into the end zone. Could have done the backstroke from there. Yeah, watch this horrible, horrible, yikes. That's Seth Robertson, the senior transfer, just with a terrible, awful play. And Georgia Tech is on the precipice of getting their second win in about 4 episodes. So here comes the extra point from Aiden Burr right now. Kick is good. 5 plays, 93 yards, one of the longest yardage drives we have seen in Imperialism. So Appalachian State will have the 2-minute warning, and they need a touchdown. If they don't get one, they're pretty much dead on arrival. 5, 10, 15. All right, we're going to get going right at the 20-yard line. Here's Joey Aguilar. Has not played well today. Can he step up here? Aguilar under pressure, gets the throw away. It's a deep ball that just goes out of bounds. So now it's going to be 2nd and 10. Here we go. Aguilar in the shotgun with 4 wide receivers out there and 1 running back. Throws long, caught. Defender almost whipped on the tackle. It's Caden Robinson making the catch. And it'll be 3rd and 3. They are content to let this time come off the clock because they haven't gotten the first down yet. You don't want to use your resources until you know that you have a chance. 3rd and 3, they sprint up to the line. 1:30 to go. Aguilar gets everyone ready. They're staying with the same play. And he's sacked. App State, I'm going to miss you. It looks like it's going to be curtains for you. Good tackle on the punt return at least, but Georgia Tech has a very short field and 2 timeouts to work with. If they get this to 17, we're going straight to Super Sim, and App State is done. King throws short, caught. There's only a 5-yard gain, and it'll take another 15 seconds off the clock. They will not call a timeout because they're only about 20 yards away from field goal range. They don't need that much time. 2nd and 5, King comes up in the shotgun. Kind of looks like a run formation, but they will pass out of it. King throws, wobbly pass, but it goes out of bounds. And that'll stop the clock with a 2-yard gain. 48 seconds to go. Georgia Tech still with both of their timeouts. So here comes 3rd and 3. King pointing out blitzers. Fakes the handoff. Throws short. Intercepted! Going the other way is Appalachian State. And it's Kyle Arnholt. He had a forced fumble on the 2nd play of the game, and he gets an interception here. Mountaineers have all 3 timeouts, and they're right at midfield with a chance to drive for a field goal or maybe more. Huge opportunity. Appalachian State is not dead yet. And just fix something over here. Here we go. Aguilar drops back. I lost visual for a second. He throws. It's going to be caught. And it's a big-time first down far into field goal range for App State. Aguilar drops back. Throws. Long. Caught. Another timeout. They have 1 left. But now they're firmly in the red zone. Maybe they don't like that. Every kicker is worse from short range than they are from long. So they must want to go for a touchdown, but he can't get that either because Georgia Tech does not allow points in the red zone. What are they doing? Aguilar Waiting. 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 Throwing out of bounds. All right. Here we go. Aguilar in the shotgun. Has his running back going out wide. He throws it to him. He stays in bounds to the 10, to the 5, and he gets out of bounds with 23 seconds to go. What an incredible play by Kanye Roberts. Wow. They're going to challenge to see if he stepped out of bounds earlier. I'm not sure if he did. Third and 8. They won the challenge. Aguilar. Under pressure a little bit. He should run, but he's not going to. He's waiting. Waiting. Throwing. Dropped it. Oh, my God. Frustration for the Mountaineer offense. He was constantly looking for an open guy. He had somebody on the seam late, but it's a fantastic hit by Georgia Tech. 4th and 8 now. The kick is no good again. I mean, this is what I was telling you. Going into the red zone is a mistake against Georgia Tech because they have just put in a whole bunch of like voodoo magic in the red zone that makes it impossible to score. It's another miss for App State's kicker, and this is going to stay 10-0. This game is over. Like, I'm going to put it in Super Sim now. This game is totally over. I'm breaking my own rule. We're just going to watch this play and then we're going to go straight into Super Sim. It's a good run. Here we go. Just gonna jump ahead here. They do get a field goal, finally. We'll see if they punt it here. And they make a field goal, which makes it should be 13-3. They're not. What the hell? Now we've got glitches. Oh, boy. Well, they got the touchdown. All right, let's switch this back to the right team. Because I guess he missed the field goal. Now we're just going to go back here and double check that play-by-play because yeah, it's not in the thing, so oh, we can go to highlights. That's what we can do. Or we can't. Whatever. We're just going to resume. I'm not sure why they didn't give him credit for the field goal. I think we have to play this kick return, and then it's going to go to Super Sim. I'm proud of that return. And there we go. All right, we are back in the saddle. It's a handoff to number 27, the backup running back. That's Chad Alexander. What a Chad name. Here we go. Hey, King throws outside. His receiver gets a block. Jamal Haynes all the way out to the 41-yard line. And Georgia Tech is moving once again. This game is tied at 10 after a comeback by App State that I skipped past because I thought they had no chance. But now we're tied. App State, they're fighters. They've broken the curse, and now anything is possible. 13 seconds to go in the third. They hand it off to Jamal Haynes, and he's taken down for only a 2-yard gain. Second and 8. Got some fun chanting from the Georgia Tech crowd as we begin what is sure to be a tense fourth quarter. Jamal Haynes breaks one open and makes it 3rd and 1. Here comes a huge opportunity for the Appalachian State defense. They have all the momentum, and they could fully seize it right here. 3rd and 1, Haynes King in the shotgun. It's a run to Haynes. He got it. 95 got past his blocker, suplexed him into a tackle. But that's what falling forward can get you. It's all you have to do when it's 3rd and 1. And he understood the assignment and got the first down. 6:15 to play. Georgia Tech looking to get back into field goal range. They need about 17 more yards. And Jamal Haynes, beautiful job keeping the legs churning to get it 1 yard out of what was definitely going to be a tackle for loss. Which will bring up 2nd and 9 for the Yellow Jackets. Haynes King gets outside, breaks a tackle, and picks up 6 yards. Haynes King in the shotgun. Sorry, I'm texting somebody right now. It's just been fun. King throws short, caught. That's another first down right on the cusp of field goal range for number 7. That's Chase Lane with another catch, and Georgia Tech has been very calm about this. This has been their type of game. Low scoring, defensive battle, whole bunch of red zone stops. They've had 3 in this game already. They had 3 against Tennessee as well. 6 total. Haynes King in the pistol. Sends the backup running back in motion. Throws short to Chase Alexander. He stays in bounds and gets all the way to the 28. Now it becomes about running clock. Here we go. Haynes King in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff. Wants to go deep. They don't want to go into the red zone because they know how much of a curse it is. And he had Chase Lane open and completely missed him. Oh my God. He wasn't under pressure. He wasn't hit when he threw the ball. That was just a really, really bad throw. So it's going to be 3rd and 3. Haynes King in the pistol. Sends a man outside, throws short. Jamal Haynes has a blocker, gets a first down to the 20. And 27, Ronald Clark is there to make the stop. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 18, 4:25 to go. And App State's offense has to be ready. They need to score a touchdown on their next drive. They have no other choice. Press coverage to the top of your screen with no safety over top. Can Haynes King take advantage? He sends a man outside, wants to throw deep, sends a swing pass instead, and that is a great, damn it, a great tackle. I am a man. I am 27 years old. My voice should not be cracking, and yet it is. Here we go. 2nd and 10. 27 goes outside. He fakes the handoff. Wants to go deep. Haynes King hit as he throws, and that'll fall harmlessly out of bounds. 3rd and 10 from the 18. Press coverage again with no safety help over the top. Can he get an accurate throw? King instead wants another running back screen, but it will get the first down. It will not get the touchdown, though. This is going to be 1st and goal from the 1. Georgia Tech on the cusp of getting back-to-back 17-10 victories. Can they punch this in and finish the job? 1st and goal from the 1. App State's defense needs to come up with a stop right here and right now. King hands off Haynes, and he is crushed for a loss of 3. Michael Fletcher, the backup defensive end, crashing through the offensive line. He wasn't even blocked. And that is a loss of 3 on 1st and goal, which forces them into a passing situation, which they don't want. You have to cover the running back screen. They've got some defenders there who can do it. They need discipline. They hand it off to Haynes again, and he's crushed again. Another loss of 2. And guess who? It's Kyle Arnholt, the defensive MVP for App State, without question. So now it's 3rd and goal from the 6. App State doing the exact job necessary. Goal line defense has been the defining feature of this game. Haynes King on 3rd and goal. Under pressure, rolls out, gonna try and run it himself. He has a man there, he's not gonna get it. Nate Johnson with the game-saving tackle, making it 4th and goal from the 2. What does Georgia Tech choose to do here? Do they get the safe lead? And do they trust their red zone defense, or do they try and go for a touchdown here? Here's the choice. They will kick the field goal. Aiden Burr looking for his 2nd kick of the game. He's already missed 1 today. Snap, hold, kick is good. Nailed it. And I think they'll give him the points for that one, right? They will. 13-10, 2:42 to go. And if you're of a certain age, you'll know that 2:42 is the amount of time the Giants had left when they were down by 4 to the undefeated New England Patriots. And here is Appalachian State, who had their famous victory over Michigan in the same year, the very same year. Can they do it again here against Georgia Tech? Let's find out together. Aguilar drops back on 1st and 10. Under pressure, doesn't want to get sacked, so he throws a short pass. And that'll be complete to number 14. No idea who that is. Might have been Mekhi Jackson. I might have read the number wrong. But it'll be 2nd and 6. The clock will run to 2:17. But they're totally fine with that. Aguilar on the shotgun. Press coverage to the top of your screen against their best receiver. He waits. Throws short to the tight end. He makes the catch. It's only for 2 yards. Eli Wilson makes the catch. Setting up 3rd and 5, 2:09 to go. At least they get out of bounds. Because now if you don't get this, you can call your timeouts and conceivably get the ball back with enough time to do something. Aguilar in the shotgun on 3rd and 5. Most important play of the day. What will they do here? He waits, wants to go long, tries to go long, and it's caught with a huge gain. Caden Robinson past the 50. That's the 2-minute warning, and the Mountaineers are in business. All the way up to the 43-yard line. So here we go. No press coverage this time. Aguilar with a 4-man pressure. He throws to the sideline, caught by number 14, and he gets out of bounds. I don't know who that is. Turn around. Roberts. Oh, it's Kanye Roberts, the running back. How did I miss that? Roberts with a fantastic catch and a really knowledgeable play to step out of bounds at the 32. They're in field goal range, but they have to get closer. They want 7 here. They want to end this thing. Aguilar throws long, caught by 15. Mekhi Jackson up to the 11 with 1:51 to go. Another crazy finish here in Atlanta. Did we really expect anything else from these two Cinderella, high-octane, high-pressure teams? 1st and 10 from the 11. They can get another first down if they want. Kanye Roberts tries to go outside, and he's taken down. That's mostly going to be a play to run 15 seconds off the clock. It's like a spike, but with extra time coming off. 90 seconds to go, because now you can pretty safely, tie the game, even though your kickers already missed 2 short-range kicks. So you want to get a touchdown, even though it's going to be really hard to do. Aguilar throws, knocked away, 3rd and 10. Oh boy. Michael Hughes better be warming up out there from difficult angles. He's probably going to have to kick this from a hash. It'll be 3rd and 10. I don't think they're converting this. Aguilar in the shotgun. He hands it off to Roberts. They're going to try and get a little bit closer, and he doesn't. 4th and 10 with about a minute to go. Georgia Tech will get the ball back with all 3 timeouts. I'm nervous, man. Michael Hughes for the tie. Snap, hold, kick. Is good! Oh my god. I was so nervous. I really did not want him to miss that. Are they going to show us a good angle here? They are. Oh, he just barely snuck it inside. You've got to be kidding me with this. My heart can't take it. Appalachian State ties the game with about 30 seconds to go. And now Georgia Tech will have to march down the field and try and kick a field goal to take the lead. Or we could have our first overtime of Imperialism after 55 episodes. Here comes the kickoff. To the 5, the 10, and everybody crashes down to tackle him at the 16-yard line. Here comes Georgia Tech. Haynes King hands it off. They're looking to run clock. Oh my god, Jamal Haynes. He's tackled. They call their first time out the 30, and now they have a chance. And the crowd responds accordingly. I cannot believe this is happening. Haynes King with Jamal Haynes next to him in the backfield. He will pass this time. He throws long, has a man, knocked away. Fantastic double coverage from Georgia Tech. Not Georgia Tech, from Appalachian State. It'll be 2nd and 10 with 18 seconds on the clock. Now, you want to be careful with these deep balls. Haynes King has already thrown an interception today. He's been wildly inaccurate. An interception could end this game in regulation. They call an audible. They send this head end in motion. It's zone coverage here. They're probably going to prevent. 5-man pressure. He throws deep. It's caught. Oh my god. They're in field goal range. Number 87, Bailey Stockton, makes the catch all the way up to the 37-yard line. And this game is effectively over. King hands off to Jamal Haynes. And he's taken down behind the 40. Georgia Tech is forced to call a timeout. Oh, boy. With 9 seconds to go, they're out of timeouts. So they're going to try this. From 57 yards, here's the icing of the kicker. And here comes this field goal. It's Aiden Burr from 57 for the win. Snap, hold, kick. And he missed it. 5 seconds to go. And now Appalachian State has the ball at the 40. They could go for a Hail Mary. Or they could try their own 57-yard. No, it's not 57. It's going to be a long way away. But they could try a Hail Mary here to win the game in regulation. This has been chaos, but unless we get a miracle here, this game is going to overtime. After 55 episodes, we're finally going to have an overtime game. Let's see if Appalachian State can come up with a Hail Mary miracle here. They're going to send everybody out. They do have a running back in the backfield, but I think that's for extra protection. Aguilar will look to throw. Launches deep, knocked away. And they have 1 second. They have 1 second on the clock. We're not done. We are not done. Only 60 yards to the end zone. Let's see what they choose to do here. They will try a play here. This is ultimate drama. This episode might go over an hour, folks. Aguilar, under pressure. It could get there. He's going to launch it deep. And that pass is flat. Oh my God, a flag is on Georgia Tech. Flag is down on Georgia Tech. It's pass interference. They'll get 15 yards and one more try. That'll put it at the 45. It'll be a 62-yard kick. But they're going to go for the Hail Mary. You've got to be joking. You've got to be joking. Aguilar, 3-man pressure. They have one quarterback spy. He's going to launch to the end zone. It's going to get there. In the very back, it is knocked away. And we're going to overtime. Oh my goodness. So for the first time in 55 episodes, we're going to OT. Here's the coin toss. App State wins. And they have chosen to defend. Georgia Tech chooses their side. And we are underway in the extra period. Here we go. Georgia Tech starts with the ball at the 25. You have press coverage across the board, but with a backup safety backing him up. King looks to throw. It's going to throw it short. He's going to be taken down after a 9-yard gain. That's Chase Lane making the catch. 2nd and 1 from the 16. They're already firmly in field goal range, but they would love to get a touchdown here. Haynes King in the shotgun. He's going to throw the quick pass in the RPO, and that is going to be a huge tackle for loss on Chase Lane. Number 16, Seth Robertson, the senior transfer with the tackle. He made a big mistake on Georgia Tech's 1 touchdown, but he makes up for it there, making a more difficult 3rd down. Press coverage with no safety help at the top of your screen. Haynes King takes the snap, has an open man, throws, touchdown Georgia Tech! And they open overtime with an easy touchdown. And now the pressure is on Appalachian State. Both of these teams only had one touchdown in regulation. We'll see if their offenses can come to life here when they absolutely need it. And it's fitting that these two teams defined by their red zone defense, especially Georgia Tech, will play in overtime where everything is in the red zone. Here's the extra point to make it 20-13. Snap, hold, kick is good. And now Appalachian State takes over. So here's Joey Aguilar. With a bunch formation, plenty of defenders there to cover it. Calls an audible. Aguilar throws deep. Tipped and knocked away. That was almost picked. He threw it straight into triple coverage. He's been taking risks like that all day. He's already thrown an interception in the red zone. So it absolutely could happen again. 2nd and 10. We would love to gain some yardage here to make 3rd down a little easier. Aguilar throws quickly. Knocked away! Warren Burrell with a game-saving knockdown. That was a touchdown. But Warren Burrell got up and swatted it away. 3rd and 10. It all comes down to these 2 plays. Joey Aguilar sends everyone out. They're doing press coverage across the board. Only 1 safety back there to help. Aguilar. Nobody got through it. He's going to have to throw this one blindly. It's out of bounds. Oh, God. 4th and 10. Appalachian State's survival comes down to this play. What are they going to draw up? Aguilar in the shotgun. No press coverage this time. Georgia Tech running a good defense. Aguilar takes the snap. Waiting. An eternity. He launches out of the back of the end zone. That's picked off. Appalachian State will go down. They will not survive the attack into Georgia Tech's territory. And the Yellow Jackets win their 2nd game and pick up even more territory in Appalachia. It's a shame. I mean, you know, Appalachian State already has their Imperialism moment in the sun. They made it all the way to a championship game in one of Bordeaux's series. And they beat Clemson. They had their moment in the sun here as well, but Georgia Tech, their defense proved too much. And that'll be the end for Appalachian State's story. Yellow Jackets survive and advance into the top 79. Let's go to the map. As soon as I get this thing set up. Okay. In App State, you'll be remembered for our first true upset, but unfortunately, not for much else. Bye-bye. And I think we can make this thing a little bit bigger. If we put it right here and expand out like that, maybe we can go a little bit further right there. So Georgia Tech gets even more territory. Let's see how many teams border them now. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 teams border Georgia Tech. And they might play as soon as I start the next episode tonight. So you'll see that in a little bit. Georgia Tech takes down Appalachian State. I'm a little sad about it. But we move on. I will see y'all